Top of the morning to you fellas. I'm pulling the solo skiff behind me. I've got to run to Buc-ee's to refuel on ethanol free. I'm pretty sure I haven't ran this skiff in about a year. I don't know, maybe not that long, but man, it's been a long time since I've ran this guy. Just, you know, for preliminary preparedness, I went ahead and hooked it up to the hose yesterday, pulled the cord twice, and it started. So pretty awesome being able to say that the solo skiff started on the second try after sitting for months and months and months, and it ran smooth too. It wasn't like it started and ran a little rough. No, started and just chugged away. There she is, back in the water. Ye old solo skiff. It has been way too long since I have set foot in this skiff. I kind of feel out of sorts a little bit. It's been so long. Like I don't know what I'm doing slash what to do. Whoa. Balance is still a little off. Oh man. I actually did kind of forget how stinking stable this thing was and how cool. So let's go ahead and start this guy up. And let's just get rolling to the spot. Let's just do it. Boom. Well, oh. First pull, no choke. I'm not even lying. I'm not even, wow. Yeah, that was good. Go to Hatsu. So we're in gear. Here we go. The first run in a very long time in the solo. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty sick. We are at the first spot. You guys know I'm going to Sweetwater Lake. I'm already seeing some nice, good bait activity. Pulled down, and I'm just gonna do some fishing. So let's give her a whirl right on that ledge. Man, it's nice when the water clarity is better than what we're used to, because it's just, you can actually see the ledges you're fishing. It's, you know, it just makes it that little bit easier. Feels like a flounder. I just switched over to the down south plum truce. No, okay, I might have let go. Maybe just some scattered shell. All right, we're gonna go ahead and blast up to the next spot. And so how the wind's blowing, I'm gonna go ahead and just blast all the way up into Sweetwater and let the wind work me down Sweetwater, which I feel like that's a smart thing to do, because paddling into the wind, it's never fun. It's just not. So let's get this motor started and run. All right, nice little quick run. Let's see if we can pick something off this little cut and then just keep spot hopping. Why does that look like that would be a redfish coming out of there right now? Is that just the current or what? So yeah, I'm gonna kind of spot hop a little faster than I normally do. Normally I would like paddle an entire shoreline and do all that. That's a bunch of ducks. Sorry, squirrel. But I'm gonna kind of just spot hop and see if there are fish in here. There's one. There we go. There we go. Feels like a flat boy. It is a flat boy. Look at that. It is a flat boy. I was getting a little discouraged, fellers. Not gonna lie to you. I was getting a little on the discouraged side. Ooh, right at 14 3/4. Nice little guy. Let's go ahead and let him go. Woo! He was ready. Got some water on my face. Got some water on my face. That was fun. Felt good to catch fish. All right, there we go. First fish back on the solo skiff, and it was an old flat boy. I am not mad about that at all. At all. So I just went ahead and pulled down as soon as I hooked onto that guy. And I'm just gonna kind of just, you know, do my old little slow, steady retrieve along this ledge and just see if I can pull out a trout. I mean, I would love to, you know, get a keeper flounder, have that for dinner tonight. That would be delicious. But goal is not really to keep fish today, it's just to come out and catch some. So a fish I have caught, so I can now call this a fishing video. I can now do that. I'm making my way back out of this marsh. I've talked to multiple anglers today, and the guys I just talked to were out at the jetties and didn't do good at all. So that kind of makes me feel a little better that maybe today is just one of those hard fishing days. With the winds low, I was just hoping to really get out and capitalize on this day of fishing. But you know, that's how it goes, guys. You get good days, you get bad days. Sometimes it's a spot, and sometimes the fish just aren't eating. If I had guys at the jetty saying they weren't catching anything with live shrimp, because that's what they were throwing, I mean, pretty good indicator that today is just a tough day of fishing. I'm not giving up though, not giving up. Okay, there's a trout. That guy picked it up super lethargic. Pretty good little trout, man. Pretty good little trout. Oh, it might be down in his gills though. Yep, he's already bleeding. That's not good. Guys, you know that I was in it to release fish today. I just wanted to come out and catch some. But this guy choked it so hard. Yeah, it pulled his stomach out. Wow, he was hungry. Because of that, I am gonna be keeping this fish. Because there's no point in releasing a fish and then it end up dying for no reason. So at least I'll get some feed out of it. Sorry, bud. Well, guys, I'm keeping the trout today. Sorry, little fish. I pulled his guts out through his mouth. But you know, nice little trout. Nice little trout. Pretty good little eating size. Looks to be about 16, 17. Pretty thick, healthy. He's grunting, so it's a male for sure. So I don't feel as bad about taking this guy. Also, he's not going to survive if I let him go because I pulled out his entire stomach. So we're going to put this guy out of his misery, and then we'll, you know, fish some more. I caught a keeper trout, but I kind of don't feel good about the way it went because I'm fishing with the current and downwind. It was creating a bunch of slack. I thought I was on just sand bottom because every time I would bounce it, I would just feel just kind of dope, just like if the jig head was bouncing on sand bottom, which that's what this is. And then I felt the weight, so I set the hook, and yeah, it was all the way down in its stomach. By the time I got done fighting it, its stomach was out in its mouth. So even if I let that fish go, it was gonna die. But it was a good keeper size. Yeah, well, and I caught a flounder and a trout, keeper trout. So today's kind of turning out to be a fishing video day. I got my tail bit off, and then these guys rolled by me. Very polite gentlemen. After the Kagen ran through here, I think it's time to move on. It's already kind of about that time to head in. Caught a flounder and a trout. Not one of the best days, but you know, not a bad one, that's for dang sure. Fishing day. I'm pretty excited about how the whole thing turned out in general, and just how the solo skiff performed. Every time I take it out, it kind of amazes me all the things that it can do, and how comfortable, stable, and just fun it is to fish in. So this isn't a solo skiff commercial, but dang, people were asking me if I was ever going to get rid of the solo skiff. No, I will never get rid of it. Doesn't matter. It's just way too cool, and especially how I have it rigged now, it really is just one of the ultimate fishing machines. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching another episode of Kagen Fishing, and I'll catch you next time.